Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here. Today we are going to talk about a new monitor that has more features than I've ever seen in any monitor that I've ever used, and that's Samsung's new smart monitor. Big thanks to Samsung for sending us the smart monitor to check out and also sponsoring this video. There are two models of the smart monitor. I have the 32-inch model, which does have HDR10 and a UHD resolution. The other model is a 27-inch display size with a full HD resolution and HDR10. So we are going to take a quick look what comes in the box of Samsung's smart monitor and then really show off all of the different features that make it a do-it-all monitor, including AirPlay 2. You can control it with your voice. It has an ultra-wide game mode. It comes with smart TV apps, a remote, speakers built in, a lot more features, and it really is the most features I've seen in a monitor. So let's get started. Opening the box of the Samsung Smart Monitor M7, let's take a look at what we get underneath the monitor. Here's the base for the stand. On the bottom, it has 4 grips to keep it from sliding. And here is the top piece, has some screws attached to it. And this piece will actually just attach to your base, and we will get it all screwed in and get the monitor on top of this base. We have our power cable along with a couple others, a USB-C to USB-C cable and an HDMI cable. Pretty nice, Samsung included both of these. Finally, in the box, we have our remote to control the smart monitor. You have some shortcut buttons down towards the bottom and a microphone built in for the voice commands. Also, it did include batteries. On the back of the M7 monitor, you get 3 USB Type-A ports, along with 3 video out ports, 2 HDMI slots, and 1 USB Type-C port. Connecting the stand was really simple. Just set it on in and screw in both sides. And we are all set up and ready to go with our Samsung Smart Monitor. On the back of the stand, there is also some cable management, so you can tie all of the cables together. I do like the overall low profile look of the stand. The monitor looks sleek. And while running through the startup process, just connected it to Wi-Fi and also prompted me to set up some voice recognition with Bixby. The monitor's interface is very easy to get used to. You have your apps on the home screen and you can use those specific buttons to swap between apps. You'll see I just swapped to Netflix, and there is even a web browser where you can go ahead and go to any website you'd like. Something really cool with the smart monitor is it offers remote access, so you can work with files or content from any PC or laptop remotely. For some work, you can use Microsoft 365 applications by themselves without a PC or phone connection, so it's easy to view, edit, save documents. You can access them as well. Maybe you need to check an invoice or potentially have a PowerPoint presentation. Samsung DeX is built into this smart monitor, so if you have a compatible phone or device, you can just select DeX on TV or monitor. It will go ahead and find our monitor, which we have already connected in the past. And there we go. We are all set up and ready to go. DeX is loaded up on our monitor wirelessly. And if you're unfamiliar with DeX, it essentially puts your phone into a desktop mode where you can access all of your various applications. I'm currently using my phone screen as a touchpad, so I can load up all of my favorite apps. You can have folders on your home screen. And since the monitor has Bluetooth built in, you can connect various devices like a keyboard, mouse, gamepad, and while using DeX, you can just go ahead and start using the mouse and keyboard that you set up. It's really simple. And don't forget, the M7 has that USB Type-C slot, which supports video resolution up to UHD. It's actually been fantastic for me because it can take full advantage of that 32 inches of real estate, especially when I'm video editing. Content looks great. And at that 32-inch screen size, that's a lot of screen real estate, especially at that 4K resolution. It's great not just for video editing, but also having multiple windows open at the same time, so you can be extra productive or potentially be working and maybe have a video running in the corner. And don't forget, this Samsung Smart Monitor supports AirPlay 2. I believe it's the only monitor that supports AirPlay 2, which is pretty awesome because you can have a dual screen setup with no cables involved. I've taken full advantage of this not only on my MacBook, but also on my iPhone and iPad. With all of these features built in, it's great that Samsung thought to include speakers inside of the monitor. Not only does it help with desk clutter, you don't have extra speakers on your desk, but they're actually pretty good. Generally with monitor speakers, they are really bad, and these are definitely above your average monitor speakers. And the speakers definitely get loud enough. I generally will have them around like, 27, 28, and it fills up the entire room. But you'll see, this goes all the way up to 100, so they do get really loud. This Samsung Smart Monitor has 4K resolution, so you can watch those 4K YouTube videos, you can watch your 4K TV shows, and even the 4K content that you capture on your own phone. In terms of design, at the bottom, there's more of a brushed metal look, which gives it a professional feel. The bezels overall are very slim, which is great when you're watching content. Checking out some of the settings, there is different picture modes, so you can change the way the content looks based on your liking. You can customize it as well. There's also some different sound modes for those speakers that are built into the monitor. There's also a custom eye saver mode. You can set to low and high to get rid of blue light to help with eye strain. And if you're playing a game on a device that supports it, there is an ultra-wide game view, and to me, this is so cool that they included this. You can actually play some games in an ultra-wide view, so it will show more content to your left and right. And it's a 21:9 aspect ratio. So gaming actually looks really good in ultra wide. It takes a little bit to get used to, but again, games like soccer games, it shows a lot more content on the left and right, or in specific shooters and racing games, it's very helpful as well. It's definitely worth trying out, and it's nice. You can just swap it back and forth depending on the game you're playing. Anyways, that is everything I want to talk about for now with the new Samsung Smart Monitor M7. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you see what I meant when I said that this has the most features out of any monitor that I have used and that we've covered on this channel. I really like that you have the ability to get your work done, but then also just quick swap and take a quick break and maybe hop into Netflix and watch a TV show or even play a game. Anyways, let me know what you think about the new Samsung Smart Monitor. All links will be in the description of the video below. Be sure to click that subscribe button. A lot more content coming soon. As always, thanks for watching.